6 worst prisons you could find yourself in. In today's video, we take a deep dive into the harrowing realities of some of the worst prisons around the globe. Notorious for their harsh conditions, violent environments, and lack of basic human rights, these are places where humane treatment is a distant dream. From overcrowding to extreme isolation, here are the 6 prisons that earn their infamous reputations. 6. Butyrka Prison, Russia. Butyrka Prison in Moscow, Russia, is infamous for its severe overcrowding and dilapidated facilities. Originally built in the 17th century, the prison is notorious for cramming more inmates into each cell than it can accommodate, with reports suggesting that 100 people can be found sharing a space meant for 10 to 15. Alongside overcrowding, inmates suffer from poor sanitation and a lack of adequate medical treatment. In freezing winters and harsh summers, the prison maintains a chilling environment with little insulation or ventilation, leading to significant health crises such as HIV outbreaks. The isolation and bleakness of Butyrka are fuel for psychological distress, making it a tormenting experience for those incarcerated within its walls. 5. Gitarama Central Prison, Rwanda. Located in Rwanda, Gitarama Central Prison is a glaring example of extreme overcrowding and resource inadequacies that breach the boundaries of humane treatment. Originally built to house 500 inmates, it now struggles beneath the weight of over 6,000 prisoners. Inmates live in such cramped quarters that they are often forced to sleep standing up, leading to severe health issues, including the development of gangrenous conditions necessitating amputations. Food supplies are scarce, and what is available often lacks nutritional value, causing widespread malnourishment. Additionally, access to medical care is almost non-existent, leaving prisoners to fend for themselves under incredibly harsh circumstances. 4. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, Kenya. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison has earned a reputation for its inhumane conditions that test the very limits of human endurance. Known for its brutal overcrowding, dilapidated facilities, and lack of basic amenities, Kamiti is a crucible of suffering for its inhabitants. Originally built for 1,200 prisoners, it frequently holds over 4,000 individuals, causing intense tension and conflict amongst inmates. The oppressive heat and humidity within the prison, paired with insufficient food and water, create a veritable pressure cooker environment. Violence is rampant as prisoners are regularly subject to brutalization by guards and fellow inmates. The lack of adequate health care compounds the misery, making disease and untreated injuries part of daily life in Kamiti. 3. Diyarbakir Prison, Turkey. Once described as a torture dungeon, Diyarbakir Prison in Turkey has a long-standing reputation for the brutal treatment of its inmates. Notorious since the 1980s, particularly for the cruel and inhumane methods used during Turkey's period of political unrest, this prison remains synonymous with torture. Inmates have historically been subjected to severe physical and psychological abuse, leading to international human rights outcries. Although some reforms have taken place in Turkey over the years, Diyarbakir still struggles with overcrowding and inadequate facilities. Conditions remain harsh, serving as a stark reminder of its grim past. The legacy of Diyarbakir is a sobering reminder of how quickly human rights can be disregarded in times of turmoil. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and highlight that bell icon. This will really help this channel out. 2. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Situated near the Kazakhstan border, Black Dolphin Prison is Russia's most notorious penal colony for its relentless security measures and ruthless treatment of prisoners. Housing some of the country's most heinous criminals, Black Dolphin is known for its strict regimen and zero-tolerance policy. Prisoners are under constant surveillance and are led blindfolded to prevent any form of escape or riot. The guards maintain a relentless routine that deprives inmates of privacy and autonomy, significantly impacting mental health. Controlled interactions and a harsh penal atmosphere make Black Dolphin a terrifying fortress that few dare to speak of positively. Survival in Black Dolphin can hinge on sheer mental tenacity. 1. La Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. Topping the list is La Sabaneta Prison in Venezuela, often described as one of the world's most violent and lawless places to be incarcerated. Here, the rule of law is frequently replaced by the law of the jungle, with gangs often taking control due to the grossly inadequate number of guards. This anarchic environment leads to frequent deadly riots and brutal acts of violence. Chronic overcrowding, with over 3,700 inmates crammed into a space meant for a few hundred, only exacerbates the conditions. Inmates endure horrific living conditions, including insufficient food, lack of medical care, and minimal sanitation facilities. With little oversight or reform, La Sabaneta remains one of the most harrowing prisons in existence. In conclusion, the world's worst prisons serve as stark reminders of the need for reform and humanity, even within the justice system. As we continue to explore topics that matter, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content from around the globe.